Previously on Home and Away.
Whoever could they be from? Dex. P.S. How about dinner? You should go on that date.
No, I don't think I should.
And you need to make one condition.
I wanted to say yes to your dinner invitation.
Really?
Was hoping that we could make it a double date, maybe with your sister and her boyfriend.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
You want us to go on a double date with you?
Yes. No, not with me. Detective Graves wants you to come.
Graves.
Yes, to make her feel more comfortable.
Comfortable about what exactly?
And why is she going out with a school kid anyway?
Because I asked her nicely. And gave her some flowers. Look, if you guys don't come, she might back out, and I really like this girl. Woman.
You weren't in love with Marilyn like last week?
Yeah, and what about Pet Shop Girl?
Adrian. I'm trying to get over her, and you guys coming tonight could really help me out.
We have to study. We don't have time.
Even if I was going to take a study break, it wouldn't be to hang out with a cop who's been interrogating everyone.
She's not going to be interrogating you, Romeo. Tonight's all about me and Graves.
Well, then just go by yourself.
But she asked you to come.
Well, tell her we're sick.
Well, how about you tell her the truth, that we have our HSC next week and we're studying? It's better to be honest, right?
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I'm not.
You know what you guys need? A break. All this cramming. Getting you to argue.
Dex.
Look, dinner at Angelo's. My shout. Even people doing their HSC need to eat, right? Oily fish, brain food, help you solve those equations.
All right, fine, we'll come.
Excellent.
We're really going to do this?
Yes, if we get them to shut up.
How do I look?
Like you're obsessing over 4 strands of hair.
They're important strands.
Dex, go home. We'll call you when we're ready.
And give you the chance to think of an excuse to bail on me? I don't think so. I'm staying right here. Besides, we need to go over some ground rules.
No.
What?
There's no ground rules. This is a casual dinner, nothing more.
I don't do casual, Indy. Don't you know that? It's either highly prepared or completely impromptu. That's how I roll.
Also, don't use phrases like that because you sound like a tryhard.
Good point. That's the last thing I want. So, okay, the ground rules.
And you're the one who got us into this mess.
Number 1, keep the focus on me. Number 2, definitely keep the focus off you. I know that women like you, so try not to be too likable.
You're not that likable. I mean, cop wouldn't be interested.
Oh, but she'd be interested in him? This is ridiculous.
Just keep it cool and don't let him get to you.
I don't. Okay, maybe sometimes I do.
Robertson's game only works if you let him, so just stay detached and act like nothing's wrong.
It's not.
I know. And remember, he's not here for you. He's here to supervise an interrogation disguised as a double date.
Does the guy have any moral baseline?
Not when it comes to maintaining his perfect arrest record. You know, I've got to go to work. Promise me?
Yeah.
Looked like an interesting conversation. What were you two whispering about?
Very, very interesting stuff. Which is none of your business.
Well, that's polite customer service, isn't it?
If you're here to question me again, just tell me.
No need to get worked up. I'm just here for a drink. I said to get changed, not give the boy a heart attack.
I'm not changing again.
You don't have time anyway. Your date's here.
Wow. Shall we?
So what's your boss doing here?
He doesn't have a life, so he watches mine. From a distance, of course.
So I think we all know each other. Romeo, Indy, Officer Graves. Actually, what is your first name?
Graves is fine.
So, you look amazing. So, how are you liking the bay so far?
You really asking me that?
Too boring?
How are you, Romeo? Things must have settled down at your place.
Excuse me?
With Pen out of the way, I imagine life's a bit calmer.
Well, it would be if you and your boss just left us alone.
Dex, Dex has a fish called MacGyver. MacGyver was a cop, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't really a cop. He was more CIA. Actually, he wasn't really CIA, I guess. He was more...
Nicole and Alf must be pleased now that Penn's out of the picture.
Wouldn't you be? The guy put them through hell.
How about Miles? How's he coping with it all?
You should probably ask him.
You're an intelligent guy, Romeo. You must have an opinion.
I think I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, me too.
Thought they'd never leave. I hate making small talk. I'm sure you do as well.
Doesn't look like you hate it.
You know, I've been thinking this place must cost a fair bit to run. I mean, what would that glass cost, for example?
About $10.
And you'd break a few a night, right? Bet it all adds up. Especially with the rising cost of food, and the rent here can't be cheap.
We make enough to cover expenses.
Really? I find that surprising. How many customers do you have a night?
Enough?
It'd have to be packed to make the kind of money required.
Like I said, we get enough.
Can I have a menu?
Why?
Because I want something to read. I'm hungry. I thought I might sample your cooking.
I am not going back over there.
Fine by me, as if I want to watch a cop lady throw herself at you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. That was an interrogation.
You're supposed to be keeping the focus on Dex.
I didn't want to be answering my questions.
You're an intelligent guy, Romeo.
This is crazy. You're acting like you don't trust me when, if anything...
What? You're still thinking about the letter, aren't you? All this hinting at trust and honesty.
You're reading way too much into it.
Are you still thinking about Annie, too?
You are not seriously bringing that up again, are you?
I want to go home.
Good. Me too. You want to tell Dex?
No, let's just go.
You know, for a girl genius, you're pretty quiet.
I don't like that term.
What's wrong with quiet?
No, I mean girl genius.
Oh, I completely understand.
I doubt it.
No, I do. It must be tough being in the spotlight all the time, everyone expecting you to come up with a cure for cancer. It's probably why you became a cop, right? Less attention.
Like a guess?
I'm actually smarter than I look, you know. I'm kind of a genius myself.
Sure you are. And your sister, too, right? And her boyfriend would have to be...
I'm serious. You can ask me anything.
3,000 times 117.
351,000.
Who was the first person to successfully fly a plane in Australia?
Harry Houdini. Anytime you want to ask a hard one.
Who built the Great Pyramids?
The Atlanteans. Although the orthodox Egyptologists would disagree.
Okay, will that be all?
Unless you think I should order more.
No, I think that'll do you just fine. Shouldn't be too long.
No hurry. I'm happy to wait.
If you want to ask me something, go ahead and do it.
Well, I'm a bit curious. With all the ongoing costs here, how are you planning on paying back Penn? Unless, of course, you weren't.
Don't be ridiculous.
I wouldn't call it ridiculous. In fact, a debt you can't pay back, I'd call that a motive for murder.
G'day, mate. Could I get a beer when you got a minute?
Yeah, how'd your council meeting go?
Well, it went for about twice as long as it should have, but it was okay. Stone the flaming crows. Can't a bloke come in here for a quiet drink without that mongrel breathing down your neck?
What do you think I like him being here? He knows I haven't paid back Penn yet.
And let me guess, he thinks you killed him to get out of coughing up the dough.
Something like that, yeah.
About as valid as the motives he's been hurling in my direction.
Well, Charlie reckons the only reason he's here is to watch the graves, to try and get something out of Romeo. Got any idea what that could have been?
He what? Are they still here?
No, I don't think the date went very well. He and Romeo left pretty much straight after he got here.
You've got a flaming hide.
Watch that temper, Alf. Wouldn't want it getting you into trouble again.
I told you to leave the kids out of it.
No problems. You confess, and I'll be in the next squad car out of here. Or you. I don't care at this point. I know one of you did it.
All right, if you're so sure of yourself, go ahead. Arrest me. Yeah, I thought so. I think I'll give that drink a miss, mate. Don't choke on the prawn.
Doogie, I hope I haven't unleashed anything I'm going to regret.
I didn't have time to change, so...
So what did we find out?
Romeo's girlfriend really needs to get a handle on the whole jealousy thing before she drives him away, and that Dex really isn't that bad of a kid. For a nerd.
I'm glad you're reliving your youth courtesy at the residence of Summer Bay, because let's face it, probably wasn't that good the first time around. Did you find anything out about the murder?
They didn't say anything. In fact, they didn't even hang around long enough to eat. They knew exactly why I was there, and your presence didn't help any. So...
You know what I think?
No, but I'm sure you're about to tell me.
I think you're the hindrance in this case. Your interest in it goes way beyond that of an investigating officer.
Are you saying that I'm compromised?
Now that you put it that way.
I've done everything above board. You wouldn't have half the information you've got if it wasn't for me.
True, but it's the half I don't have that worries me. I'm sure there's plenty of other business to keep you occupied at the station from now on.
You're sidelining me.
You should be thankful that's all I'm doing.
Next time on Home and Away.
I had this really weird feeling that something was coming to the bay and it was going to change our lives. Maybe it was about Pen's body finally turning up.
This Robertson bloke, he's got me so wound up, my eyes are about ready to pop.
You're not worried about that dream, are you?
Robertson knows I lied about Tulip. He knows I threatened Penn. I don't know what to do, Miles. I'm stuffed.
Miss an episode of Home and Away? Or just want to see it again? Catch up online at Yahoo 7 TV. Just click +7.